As a reminder, when you get the mic, please wait for the mic and state your name and organization. We'll start right here.
Joe, you're always first, man.
Well, no one ever wants to be around. I got to
Okay.
make my way. Sorry about that. First game of the year.
Yep.
Not the result you want. What'd you see from your team and that high press early on? It seemed like you guys kind of went away from it after 15 minutes. So I'm curious the thoughts that went into that.
No, I mean, obviously, yeah, first game, I mean, there was a lot of excitement going into this match. I think that you have one home opener, and I think it was important for us to come out in a positive way. I think we're disappointed, obviously, with the result. But I think at the end of the day, when you look overall the game as a whole, you saw a team. I saw a lot of good things from our team out there today against a very good team. I think at the end of the day, when you play a team like this, you make two mistakes and we paid for it. But as a whole, okay, when you look at it, our expected goals were much higher. Our ability in the box, the passes in the box, our crosses. Without corners, we conceded a lot of corners, and we paid for it. But I saw a lot of positive things. I think we're a team that's growing, and we played a team that's been established already. And I think those little things made the difference. But I felt that, other than the result, which I'm never happy losing. Never happy, especially being here at home. But I feel that, people might, look at, I say this and you might think it's the wrong way, but I feel really positive that this team is heading in the right direction. I really do. I saw a lot of good things today. And it's disappointing that, our two mistakes were costly and we paid the price for it. But we got to learn, grow, and move forward.
Alex Campbell, CHGO. Frank, you talked about the two mistakes that lead to the goals. When you go in at halftime as a manager, what are you saying to the team in that moment? What are you saying to Rafa in that moment as you guys try to just move forward and then work on whatever the next 45 minutes is going to be?
Don't say nothing, Rafa. Just is the next play. We have to move on. Mistakes are going to be made. You try to make some tactical adjustments like we did, especially without the ball, and then our ability with the ball. I think it was important we had this 4v2 advantage in the middle, but every time Shaq and Guti were getting higher out the field, then it made it easy for the center backs to press us. The further away we were, then we could take advantage of that. Our ability to play, once we attract them on one side, find our pivot, switch the point of attack, we needed to be much quicker with that. But then, I think we pushed the game. They defended really well in crucial moments in the game. And, it just comes down to those little things, those little details. But with the player, it's nothing. It's all about the next play. We got to move on. It's not about one player. It's about the team. We could have handled situations better as a team.
Minute Red 97. So you mentioned the little things and kind of defending defensive lapses. Defending against a guy like Lucho Costa, one of the best number 10s in the league. Once again, the team ended up conceding on a corner. How do you feel the team was defending on set pieces overall today?
We gave up a goal, so we're not happy about that. But when you look at it in the first half, go back in the game and see, did Lucho have a clear chance on? I really didn't see. He was getting frustrated and going all over. But he's a player that over 90 minutes, it doesn't take, it just takes one moment for him to make a special play. Overall, I think, the corners we conceded, we need to do a better job. It's not a secret. We conceded on a goal, so I'm not happy about that.
Frank, Rusty Silver with WRLR. You talked about the positives. What needs to be done to create chances or more chances when you're trying to get goals here?
What needs to be done? I think we had a good game plan going in against this team, how to attack them. I think, our ability, we tried to get Guti and Shaq closer to Hugo at certain times, so he's not alone. I think we did a good job. I think it's little things. I think maybe the final pass, I think it's details. I think they defended the box really well tonight. You know, we need to keep to being persistent. We need to, at moments, guys, to take more risk in certain moments. But I think our expected goals were, you know, much higher than they were. So we got in good spots. Now we just, maybe it's the final pass that needs to be better, the delivery. It's the little details that we need to keep working on. So.
Last question.
And Frank, just curious, why Bobby at left wing back after it was Chase and Johnny the week before?
Chase and who?
Johnny Dean was in at left back a little bit.
Yeah, but Johnny's
That's why.
yeah, no, I mean, we're playing at home. I wanted to go more attacking. You know, that was a big reason. I think, you know, you go one way, there's positive goes one way, and then on the other thing there, you know, it's from the defensive end. So I played at home. I try to put guys that I think they can get behind. I think guys that are good on the ball, that can give us that you know, superiority in the middle. You know, and then when we pushed, I felt when we played with two forwards, then we talked about bringing Chase maybe to get, you know, more crosses in when we did that. But then it's just, you know, I took Chris in. I felt maybe that he can, you know, combine a little bit better. I put Kuti in. It's little things. You can take this guy, you can put this guy. It's like, what does one guy give you? They defended the box really well. So I felt if we got Chase with a lot of crosses, I wanted more guys that maybe can combine and break through that way. You know, you can always second guess yourself, but I think we made good decisions with the guys going in. We had good moments. We just, you know, didn't put the ball in the back of the net